I think men and women being paid equally would be phenomenal for the game and just advance it and grow the game of golf in general.
Obviously that would be a dream come true. I think we need to work towards that and get a bit of help from the men's side. But obviously I would want the same for us as they have. But it all takes part of how much TV we sell and how much we can promote the tour. And I hope that there's a bright future for us so that we, in the end, can just play for the same.
We can't really complain about the money. The money is good. I always think that we're lucky to be probably the only sport with tennis where women don't have to have another job on the side to make a good living. I know from knowing tennis players that a guy that's ranked 100th in the world will beat Serena Williams easily. So I mean, there is a difference of level whether it's tennis or golf. So why we don't get equal pay, I don't know, but it's a tough question.
I think more people need to believe in the women, really. I mean, we need more supporters, we need sponsors to believe in us and help put on the events and put it on TV as well. I mean, I was playing a Pro-Am the other day in Austria and the Germans, they came up to me and they're like, what is going on with the world? Like, we want to watch women's golf. Like, we need to put a petition up and everything. We need to get it going. Like, you need to try and push for it. And like, we are trying to push for it, but it's just so hard.
We deserve to be paid as much and we deserve to be viewed as much as well. But I think the gap is there also because we need to be given more opportunities to be on live TV and to, have the same coverage as the men. And once we do have the same coverage, it's also easier for sponsors to give us more money so then we can be paid the same.
I think the US Women's Open increased by 500,000 and the British Open this year has gone up by 40%. So it's really good progress in terms of nearing towards equal pay, but the difference at the moment is still so vast. It's quite frustrating as a female golfer, to see such a big difference, but at least it's going in the right direction.
I think it's really difficult as well because without the investment and without the media coverage, not enough people are going to see how great these women are, and therefore the investors may not come on the back of that. So I think, we need more media coverage, we need better quality media coverage, and people just need to speak out and shout out about the great women and the great role models that we do have in women's golf.
I think that in women's golf, maybe they need to get to know the personalities a little bit more. When you see the likes of Rory McIlroy, Tommy Fleetwood, you kind of know their personalities a bit better than I'd say in the women's game. So I think maybe get that across a bit more on TV.
See that we are just as great as the men. We can hit the ball straight, we can make the putts, we might not hit it as long, but the good thing is amateurs watching golf on TV can relate to our game a lot more than the men. So I think what we need to do is just to continue to give us women more opportunities so we will be able to showcase how great we really are, and then eventually the crowds and the media and everyone will follow.
But I think there's a lot of things that local clubs can do, just kind of making golf a bit more accessible for the young golfers at least, and more women in general. I think quite a lot of women can feel quite intimidated at times, joining in with men or maybe not finding other female players to play with at the club.
So the men are on, if we're getting up in the morning, we go and watch the men, but you only see a replay of the women. So having a little bit more live coverage of the women's golf and doing events where there's the men's course and then the women's course, and almost combining the one event with men and women, I definitely think that will encourage more people to see what women are out there and what women can do in golf as well, because it's a completely different game for the girls.
What we're doing at the minute and the events that are together with the guys, like the new one that came out in Jordan this year, we play at the same course with men and women. We're raising great awareness there for the women's game.
I know there are so many people out there that really want to watch women's golf, so we just need to try and find a way to get more people into it and try and get it on TV, really. That's the thing, and then hopefully then it will get to equal pay. That's what I'm hoping for.
I think even from seeing the World Cup and how many young girls have been inspired by all the fantastic footballers out there, if we can have that in golf, I mean, that would just be fantastic.